This is code.org and heading sizes. All right, headings can come in different size. In this page, there are 6 different sized headings, but they're all mixed up. Can you and your partner fix them? Hi, partner, we're partners. So, what they're talking about, brief refresher, H. These H tags, but Mr. Kaiser, this is head. This is a heading tag. This we're going to use later for CSS and complicated stuff. Don't worry about it. That is a head tag. These are what we're talking about. The heading tags are used for like titles on websites or subtitles. So now there are 6 fancy sizes. I'm not telling the truth about this. There's 6 non-fancy. Well, they're just sizes of the heading. H1 is actually the largest. H6 is actually the smallest, which some might think is in reverse. Like, well, wait, 6 is a bigger number. Not how it works for HTML though. And we can play around with this. Like, look, hey, this medium small is pretty large. Let's turn on its spec. And if I click on it, quapow. We can see over here on line 9, H1 is creating that. This wants us to put them in order. So what's the largest? Well, I just said H1. And I'm going to leave this word the biggest, right? Because that makes sense. But I need an H1 on it. Now, H6 is actually the smallest. Well, what about H16, Mr. Kaiser? Doesn't exist, I know, but no, doesn't exist. H1 through 6, it's all you get. So, H2 is what I'm going to go here. That's big. Okay, now what about the smallest? Well, like I said, H6 and H6. And we can kind of just, shockingly, count H3 and 3. Now, where I see a bunch of mistakes, and oops, hopefully I don't make one of them, is you gotta have these matching. So I have an opening H2 tag and a closing one. And make sure you leave this slash alone. You also want to make sure you have the less than and greater sign still there around these tags. Oh, I already had fixed that one and that one. This is looking good to me. Just make sure there's no pink code and you got them in order. Fancy dancy, which isn't a thing, but fancy. Onward.